Hello, guys, and welcome to our first podcast. Guys, say hello.
Hello.
You said that at the same time. Okay, guys. This is our first movie podcast. We'll be doing like movies, comics, games, TV shows, shit like that. And let's just get started right off the bat. Our first topic will be Batman versus Superman. So guys, away we go. Let us discuss that fucking awful movie. On you go.
Well, I think first is, let's say, I actually like Man of Steel. I think it's solid. A 7 out of 10 movie.
I agree.
Yep. Superman doesn't have much of a character in it, but that could have easily been fixed in a sequel. But as we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a script problem. But you know, he didn't go in that direction. Instead, decided to make Ben Affleck Batman, and like everyone else, I was kind of confused by that decision. But ironically, it turned out to be one of the better things in that movie.
Yeah. The warehouse scene was good. Yeah, it was really good. Like, I just wanted to like discuss like the two things that I really liked from Batman versus Superman. Well, I say really like, at a push liked was Batman. Although I didn't like the fact that he killed, but I can get over that. And Alfred. That is literally it. Like those are the two things that I liked. Alfred and Batman. That was it. Like.
To be fair, I say 3 because Wonder Woman was okay in it.
Oh yeah, of course. Wonder Woman was okay, but she didn't really need to be there. Like, I guess it was an introduction to, you know, the Trinity, but at the same time you're just like, man, who fucking cares? Like, like honestly.
Yeah, I just it took me a little while to really wonder. I was just kind of like, why was she in it? There was no reason for it.
Yeah, I know.
She like flirts with Batman for a bit, and then she appears at the end, fights the monster, whatever.
Yeah.
I think probably what was worse was that they bring the Trinity together, and it meant absolutely nothing to me.
Yeah, like it was supposed to be like this amazing moment, like because it was the first time that the Trinities ever came together in a live action movie, and it was a piece of shit. Like.
Yeah.
I was just so oh man! I obviously by this point, like I knew that something, not even something was wrong. The film was fucking terrible. Like I think it was Jesse Eisenberg's portrayal of Lex Luthor that really tipped me off. That like something was just really like really wrong. I just knew that something just wasn't right. And apparently he might actually be in Justice League, and I'm just like, no.
And we suffered enough.
Oh god, I know, man.
For me, the moment when I noticed that something was wrong.
Is at the end, right? When he's in his cell and like he has like a massive snot fucking like thing out his nose and like wipe your nose.
Oh.
Wipe your nose.
Oh, that was disgusting.
I was like, please, this fucking nose.
Yeah, it was like ding 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 ding.
Oh!
This isn't a wrestling game, Max.
I wanted Bryan Cranston as Lex Luthor.
I know.
That is who they were supposed to get. It always annoys me.
I actually remember Zack Snyder, like after the movie came out, was like, "Oh yeah, we were thinking getting Bryan Cranston. Oh man, imagine how different it would have been with him." I was like, "Are you trying to piss us off?"
You can imagine how much better it would have been.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the film would have been. I mean, the film still would have been shit, but they would have had a great villain. You know, like they would have had a great villain. Because I think he would have pulled off those shitty lines.
Yeah. See, for me, I noticed I felt like something was going wrong when Superman pile drives that soldier through a wall. I was just like,
yeah.
doesn't that go
Like,
against the entire
30
point of
seconds
Man
of
of Steel?
Superman being on the screen in the movie, he just kills someone straight up.
Yeah, like, I was actually like,
He
Superman, what the fuck?
You say he didn't kill anyone. He put that guy through like what, 4 concrete walls at high speed. His back and neck and everything's broken.
I just don't get how like people can actually defend that movie. Like Man of Steel, yeah. Suicide Squad, yeah, because I like both of those movies. But like,
oh yes,
and obviously Wonder Woman's the best so far, probably. I mean, like, it's just like there's I don't want to like name and shame, but like there's a Facebook group called Justice God, right? And they are like probably the most pro Batman versus Superman like page I've ever fucking seen, and like they're just good. That's a good thing that you never heard of them. Like they're just in complete denial. Like whenever people say like, "Are you fucking joking?" Like, Batman vs Superman is fucking terrible. They're like, "Oh no, it's great. People just don't understand the god that is Zack Snyder." I'm like, "Are you fucking serious?"
To be
Yeah.
fair, when I first watched Batman vs Superman, I've only watched it twice, that's more than enough. But anyway, I watched it like a few of my friends and my brother on my birthday.
Mhm.
Come out of the movie, oh yeah, that was actually pretty sick. But then like the next day, like, actually, do you know what? That was actually quite crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just wasted my birthday on that day. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, that's what I think. That's what makes it worse. You wasted a birthday on it.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
that
oh
must have
yeah,
been
before
depressing.
like the last go out and stuff, and like just we'll go and watch like Superman and shit, and then Batman, and we'll go out and just afterwards. It'll be a great day. You know what I mean? No.
See, I was just kind of in denial, maybe halfway, but it was when they brought out Jesse Eisenberg, that's when I was like, oh no. Because,
And also,
like, at the
sorry, go on.
beginning, like, I was like, oh, maybe this is how he just acts in public, and in private he's more like the real Lex Luthor. And then I think it was when he stuck that candy in the politician's mouth, I was
Yeah,
like,
that was just like,
oh no.
What was that, man? What was that?
Oh, I mean,
Granny's peach tea as well. That bit, that was
Oh
stupid.
yeah, that was just like what? And then like there was this scene where like Superman's in the building, like he's in the trial or whatever, and then like the building blows up and he's just like, oh, you know, I could have done something, but I didn't. I was just like,
I'm invincible, basically. You save all these people in the building and like put the fire out. Oh, but I'll be a bit emo-y and just go off and look at my girlfriend. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm gonna go away because everyone's blaming me. Oh, if they're
oh,
blaming you, why don't you stand there while the cameras are on you, yeah? And help out and show people that you didn't do this and you're willing to help out to fix it, even though you didn't start this problem. You're
oh,
exactly.
see,
desperate. Come
what
on
bugged
now.
me about that scene was I thought, oh, maybe Superman's gonna finally say something, actually show that he'll show have some personality, he'll find out what he believes. No, let's just Granny Peach Tea blow it up.
So I don't
Fuck
think
you.
Henry Cavill was a bad actor, but it's just like David S.
No, he's
Goyer, he
not.
writes the scripts for the movies. It just doesn't give him nothing. It was more of a Batman movie than Superman.
Yeah, but even then, like, I mean, but obviously Batman does have like the most screen time out of well the Trinity, I guess, but like, oh, it's just hard to describe. It's just a jumbled mess of some, not even twisted, but like Zack Snyder's vision of what he thinks a good movie would be. Like, it's just, oh my god, talking about it is just like, oh, it could have been so good if they just got somebody else.
There's too many plot threads and everything, and doesn't,
Yeah,
you know, Lois Lane doesn't need to be in the movie. Lex Luthor, he does, but he doesn't do all this stuff. They don't need to make Doomsday. You could save that for like Justice League maybe.
yeah,
You could just have Batman v Superman fight, and then if you want to, like maybe an end credit scene at the end, have Wonder Woman show up.
yep,
Yes.
yep.
You
Do you know, that holy
like,
shit. Why didn't you
he's
direct
like,
this movie?
yeah. It's like
No.
so it's called Batman v Superman. It's not called Justice League prologue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, exactly.
what was I going to say? Yeah, the email scene where like, oh, his cyborg is Flash, is this person. I was like, that's how you're introducing all these cool ass characters to your universe and your audience. Fucking hell, that Snyder. It's like someone was in a boardroom, right? Oh, we want to like introduce these characters. How should we do it? And some guy on the board of directors was like, email scene, sweet. Seriously, what it is. Like, I'm not
I
Yeah,
gonna
just,
lie, it does feel like that. It's just like, well, we need them all in the movie. We'll do the most easiest way possible. We'll have her read emails and watch like little footage and
oh
stuff.
god. I
see, the
just
way
don't know
that Luthor
how.
had made the logos for each character, now I thought that was pretty nice of him.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'll give it that. But it's just like Aquaman. Oh, I'm gonna come out of a ship and stare at the camera, and I'm gonna speed off and like.
Oh. Yeah, and they played this like this whole guitar, electric guitar in the background, like, whoa, look at this email, oh, look at this one. Isn't this badass? I'm like, fuck off, Zach.
Please take lurking out the movie. Is she? Can I just ask a question? Is she in Justice League? Because if she is, please fire her. Like, I'm not saying she's a bad actress, but like she doesn't need to be in these movies.
Who's this we're talking
Who
about?
is?
Amy McAdams.
Yeah, Lois Lane.
Oh, right, yeah, she's not that great, but
Her whole like screen time plot thing was like, oh, Superman's he's been blamed for using his bullets, even though he doesn't need bullets, but still. and then and he could be saved at the end. That was it. Why is she in the movie?
I
Oh, yeah.
honestly, I don't know, like, I honestly don't, but I think there's even less of a point in her being in Justice League, to be honest, but...
Well,
Superman,
she's a grieving girlfriend, I guess.
yeah,
They
yeah.
should do it like what's Ford's girlfriend? Is it James Foster? They should
Yeah.
do her like that, where like she's only in the solo like hero movies. Like,
Yeah,
she didn't do
yeah.
That way, like she's not wasted as a character and stuff. Because some people would obviously I love them fans.
Mhm.
Like that. And then she's not like just like chucked in the movie just for the sake of being in the movie. She actually has a point of being in there.
Yeah, exactly. I just think, like, Justice League, I don't know what's going to happen with Justice League, if I'm honest.
Batman vs Superman was so bad it actually killed any excitement I could possibly have for Justice League. Wonder Woman has brought some of that back, but not by a lot. Okay, let's not get too crazy.
I think, to be honest, Wonder Woman has given me more confidence when it comes to, or has given me more hope when it comes to the solo movies, like Aquaman and, you know, like, not necessarily the Cyborg movie, but like the Flash and stuff.
Like, no basis for a Cyborg movie. It's like giving Vision a movie, you know what I mean?
Just be a secondary character and stay at that.
Yeah, I just hate the fact that he's replaced. Who is it he replaces? He replaces Martian Manhunter, and well, yeah, technically Shazam as well, but like in Justice League War, not meaning to change topic, just quickly, like in Justice League War, Martian Manhunter isn't even fucking in it. It's Cyborg, and he's not even in Teen Titans anymore, apparently. Well, not in that universe or the comics. I don't fucking know. But back to Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, I think, yeah, probably what annoys me most is that they build up to this whole thing of like giving reasons for Batman to, you know, want to fight Superman, all that. But, you know, the whole thing with Metropolis, that was reason enough, but instead they come up with all this other complicated bullshit, like the whole Africa thing, like who the hell knows what that was going on.
Yeah, that's the bullet thing. Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dumb. It was so dumb. See, that's actually kind of the thing. Like, it tries to pretend that it's like intelligent and thought-provoking and everything, but it's really not.
Not. It's really, really not.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even get it because, like, Zack Snyder, he did Watchmen, and I thought that was pretty good. He managed to do big ensemble, complicated story and everything.
Watchmen was great.
This thing just falls flat. Yeah.
Yeah. I never liked 300. I'm not gonna lie.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know what, he dropped the ball here, big time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then with
I think it was like the studio heads interfering, like, because apparently he originally only wanted Batman v Superman, but then like they're like, oh, we gotta play catch up with Marvel, throw all this extra stuff in, blah blah blah, and obviously it's kind of the same thing with Sam Raimi in Spider-Man 3. He never wanted Venom in the movie, he just wanted Sandman, Green Goblin at the beginning bit, and then Vulture. But it was like the last minute, people saying like, oh, Sony and stuff, and oh, you want Venom in Buffalo, they get ticket sales. That's why.
Yep, I could see that.
It's the same thing like with Superman studio heads interfering, and it just messes it up.
Warner Bros are bad for that.
Yeah. I guess after they decided to do a Flashpoint movie, you know, you can't just blame Zack Snyder. There's obviously a lot of, you know, not too many intelligent people in that boardroom.
Yeah, I do, like, obviously, it's pretty much like I 50% blame Zack Snyder because he's a terrible fucking director, and I 50% blame Warner Bros because they allowed that movie to be released into the world. They allowed that to fucking happen. Like, they didn't stop it. In fact, they probably encouraged it. They probably thought it was a good fucking idea, which makes me even mad, or even madder.
Half agree with you being about a bad director. I think it's a great vision director, but I was like, you can't really do like stories very good, you know what I mean?
Oh, God, yeah. It's terrible.
Like the stuff on screen was cool, but like when you tries to do like plot and story, he fails every time.
I think that's why. I think that's what. Sorry, I think that's why Watchmen. He done Watchmen so well because he literally copied the comic page by fucking page, so he didn't have to invent a story.
When he tries to change things, he changes it for the worse.
Yeah, exactly. Superman is the
I
prime
mean,
example.
Yeah, basically everything related to Superman. I mean, okay, let's say now Lex Luthor. The reason he hates Superman is because he's jealous of him. He wants to be as powerful as he is. He wants the attention. He thinks that all his intelligence, he'll never be as godlike as Superman. But what does this
Yeah.
movie say the reason he hates Superman is? Oh yeah, my dad beat me up as when I was a kid, so I don't think there is such a thing as like a god that could be
Yeah, I had
heroic
daddy
and
issues.
kind. But
With
yeah,
Alex
just
story.
it's like what?
I had daddy issues, and I might be a bit schizophrenic and stuff like that, or bipolar. Or I might
It
have
was
an
honestly.
eating disorder. That's Lex Luthor in a movie, in a nutshell.
And then when they shave his head, they're like, oh yeah, like he's totally Lex Luthor now, but he's still acting like a fucking idiot.
Right, what would you guys say is worse? Lex Luthor, and obviously Batman vs Superman, or Doomsday?
I'm gonna go with Lex Luthor, just because
Yeah.
Doomsday doesn't speak, so you can't fuck up the plot anyway.
That's a good point, yeah. He
I
just
mean, he
looked
looks like a cave
god-awful
troll,
from
but
Lord of the
Doomsday
Rings,
didn't
yeah.
have much. He didn't have much of a character to begin with, so I mean,
He looked like a cave troll from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
had a cave
yes,
They have a cave troll.
yeah. I think what upsets me probably the most is the fact that like it's just okay. Man of Steel, maybe it's just they didn't really know what to do with Superman, but like this one, it just seems kind of clear to me that whoever was playing this movie really doesn't like Superman at all. I mean, there's a reason why it has. Yeah, David S. Goyer. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He read the Dark Knight. He read the Dark Knight trilogy as well.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, Dark Knight trilogy, you got 2 out of 3 there. Dark Knight, I wasn't too crazy about.
No, I wasn't crazy about the Dark Knight either.
I like the Dark Knight just for the Joker.
Oh, sorry guys, just a minute.
Oh, interrupting the podcast. What a douche.
Professional on the first episode.
Ah, well, it's all right. It's the first episode. It's fine. Sorry about that, guys. Graham, or the G Dog, is just a very rude person. It's.
Can I just I'll ask you this now, and then we'll ask him when he gets back there.
Okay.
How would you fix Batman and Superman if you was gonna make it? Maybe not if you're gonna make it. Sorry, let me phrase it. Say if you was the producer or
Sorry, guys.
movie and or editor, and you're above Zack Snyder, and like I'll take this out, take that out. Fix the movie. What would you take out and what would you leave in to make it a better movie? Go ahead, Les.
Okay, so basically, that's a really tough question because there's a lot of not bad but really random and pointless scenes that you're I don't know, a lot of the Lex Luthor stuff I would take out. In fact, you know what, I would just be like, Bryan Cranston, hey, would you like to be Lex Luthor in Batman vs Superman? Fantastic! Come over to Warner Bros. Studios and we can record some scenes. And then, I would edit him in, and I mean, honestly, I don't know. I would keep in the Batman stuff. I would reshoot the Superman, every single Superman scene, especially the solo ones. I would get rid of the whole stupid. What was it? The tea leaf shit? I can't remember. The green tea or whatever the fuck it was called. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I would get rid of that shit. I would either take out Wonder Woman or make her more important to the story, rather than just have her randomly there for no fucking reason. I honestly, it's kind of a difficult question. What would you do to make it better, or what would you take out? Yeah, you.
Right, to start with, I'll take out Lois Lane because she's going to be there, like I said earlier. Only doing solo movies. I would take out Lex Luthor entirely.
Yep.
I'll take out Doomsday, also because, he doesn't need to be there. I'd save him for, a bigger movie. Maybe like Justice League 2 or something like that. Or Superman, Man of Steel 2 or something like that. I'd keep all the Batman stuff in. I'd agree with you with the Superman stuff. I'd change it, I'd have him show emotion and stuff, and actually help people up when the Senate thing gets blown up, or stuff like that. Similar stuff. I wouldn't have a little emo sort of thing. And I would take Wonder Woman out of the main movie and have her at the end credit scene cameo.
Yeah.
Or have her appear at the very last like 5 minutes of the movie to say like, hey look, we have Wonder Woman's universe. Go watch her movie comes out next year or something like that.
Exactly.
Basically, I'd have Batman v Superman just be Batman v Superman and then fighting. Like obviously, but that way it's better because Superman gets more story time. You cut all like the plot threads that no one cares about, like the Lois Lane bullet thing with Superman, why would Superman use bullets? It's stupid.
Yep.
All the Lex Luthor stuff would be gone.
Yeah.
Take out that. We've got to save Martha scene out too.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I think we don't.
My
agree
movie
with
would
you.
should be Batman v Superman. It'd only have Batman and Superman in there mainly, because then you can develop them as characters. Because like I think we all agree, Superman's underdeveloped to Man of Steel, but you could develop him more. You could introduce
Yeah.
Batman, have him develop, and then they're good for Justice League and have them fight each other, then become friends at the end or something like that.
Yep.
And
Yep.
basically just cut the crap and just like trim it down to the important stuff. That's what they should have done to begin with. That's how I'd fix the movie.
Yeah. In terms of Justice League cameos, I would just, okay, personally I'd do get rid of Wonder Woman, get rid of Doomsday, just have Lex Luthor as the main villain. Have Batman kind of be like a secondary character, because everyone knows who he is. He already had his Dark Knight trilogy. Pick Superman for that universe, just make him a bit closer to his comic book self. Actually give him a character at least. Just have them face off against Lex Luthor, introduce him, and then at the end, maybe have Batman talk about how there are others like Superman out there, have a little montage where it just shows members of the Justice League doing their own thing. There's a villain persona. You can have like Diana Prince at a museum. You can have the Flash, Barry Allen at the forensics lab. Victor Stone, if you're gonna have a cyborg, just have him in a hoodie walking in the crowd, and then maybe have his robot face. And then, just use that to allude to the universe, and then boom, that's it. That is the movie. Just a simple story with the world's finest. Nothing too complicated. Yeah.
But also, like, I'd fix the trailer too. I wouldn't have the whole movie shown within 2.5 minutes of the trailer.
Yeah.
See, I'm actually quite sympathetic for the trailers, because I feel like there's such little going on in that movie that the trailers, like, because there was such little of value to spoil, all they had to go on was a big battle at the end.
Yeah.
That's why I was just like, I'd fix the trailer because even though like the time I was hyped to watch Batman v Superman before I actually watched it in a piece of shit, but still, I knew what was going to happen most of it because you watched it in the trailer.
Yeah.
It's just like why?
Exactly.
I do want to watch Batman fight Superman, but I know what's going to happen. Oh, Doomsday's going to come up. Probably Lex Luthor's going to make him. You know what I mean? We got Wonder Woman now, so that should have been a surprise, not in the fucking trailer.
I think what upsets me the most is how it's just, as I said, the fact that Superman has barely anything to do. It's also the fact that like what he does say like just goes completely against Superman, like the whole killing within the first 5 minutes. But then after the bombing, he literally says nobody stays good in this world. When he said that, I was just like, who the hell are you?
I know, it's just like, are you some sort of like clone? Is he Match? Like, do you remember Match from like the comics and Young Justice, like the Superman clone? Like, is it like, well, what the fuck? Who is this? This is not fucking Superman. I'm sorry. Like, he's all about hope. His family means hope. For fuck's sake, or his symbol means hope. His symbol means hope. It's just like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, people always talk about in those movies, like, oh, Superman, he's so inspirational, he brought hope. I'm like, did he? Like, all we just see him do is save a bunch of people, and they all go like, whoa, like, oh, he's like Jesus. I mean, that's not really doing it for me.
Yeah.
That's another thing I could have done with Jesus imagery, because like Zack Snyder did that in Batman Superman and he did in Man of Steel. Like, yeah, he's not the Messiah, he's an alien, he's different.
Exactly.
Oh. Yeah, he really loves to do that.
I'm not hating on religion, I'm just saying Superman is not a religious figure.
No, exactly. No, you're absolutely right. No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he wasn't conceived that way from the beginning. Sure, yeah, it definitely wasn't. I think also it's just, you don't even get the sense at the end that Batman and Superman are even fucking friends. I mean, bloody hell, they barely
like,
even talk to each other when you think about it.
I agree, the ending was very rushed. It's like, oh, we're fighting each other, we hate each other, blah 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 blah. Oh, both our mums' names are called Martha. Oh, we're friends now. Let's go kick Greenplay's ass. And then like, Superman could have just thrown the kryptonite spirit thingy, but I guess he had to like just be the hero and save himself.
Yep,
And then,
or
like,
could have
then,
used Wonder Woman.
there's Clark Kent's funeral, and then also there's a Superman funeral for like the TV and stuff for like the government are making and stuff like that. And then the Clark Kent funeral was like, oh, he was a good man. It's like we were friends and everything to Wonder Woman. I was like, mate, literally like 10 minutes ago on screen, you two are kicking shit out of each other. You become best buds in that time.
Yeah, and another thing. Sorry, just quickly. In the Justice League trailer, you know, Superman, like, not Superman, Batman's just like, oh yeah, you know, he used to inspire hope. I'm like, no, he fucking didn't, and you fucking hated him. You fucking hated him. Like, what? How the fuck did he just suddenly change his mind? Like, all because their mum has the same name. Batman vs Superman, Dawn of the Martha memes. You know, like, what the fuck, man?
Oh, just a little aside. There's actually a hilarious thing from Mother's Day I didn't discover until maybe a week ago. DC actually posted this thing on their Twitter with Batman and Superman like posing, and Superman's kind of putting a smile on Batman's face, and it says "Happy Martha's Day."
Oh, that's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I feel like it is done, and I hope like in Justice League, like, the trailer. Like I am a little bit hyped for Justice League. Obviously it's Justice League and all that.
Yeah, of course.
I hope they haven't shown us like the whole movie. Like I hope I hope they learned from a mistake with Batman vs Superman where they showed the whole movie in the trailer. I don't want to do that.
No, I really hope they haven't done that.
I want to be surprised. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, Aquaman looks like a badass, I know.
Oh, he's gonna be so good.
But I want to like be surprised when I go watch a movie. Like, oh, like holy shit, that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you want to like a holy shit moment in the film because that's what another thing about Batman Superman was lacking. It's just like you knew the whole fucking movie from the trailer. It's stupid.
Yeah.
See, the whole thing of the Martha scene, I actually quite like the idea behind it. I think, you know, there is a good idea there, you know, but it's the way it's like so overblown, and it's literally the way they show it is Batman's just, he's about to fucking kill this guy, which, you know, I'm not happy enough about to begin with.
Yeah.
But then just like, oh, Superman's like, you have to save Martha. And by the way, I thought Henry Cavill actually looked embarrassed to say that out loud.
Yeah.
Like, suddenly, Batman just suddenly, he loses his goddamn mind. It's like, why did you say that name? Like, what? Like, all the names in the world. You know, like, your mom... Yeah, so, yeah, it's literally because their mums have the same names. Like, your mum's name is Martha too? Whoa, that means you're human just like me. That's...
His kind of thing, like, I don't know. But if someone like mentions his mother's name, like he just goes off on like the board of directors and shit. Like, why did you say that name? Like that's like a word that pisses me off completely. I will lose it. But also, who says they're like their parents by their like their first name? Like,
So you have to save my mom. You would say your mum or your mother.
You said that like you said, oh, he's got my mother. Can you basically? Do you know what I mean? Oh, we got to save Martha. Because then like. To be fair, from like Batman's point of view, he's gonna like, one, you're either taking a piss out of my mother's name, or two, who are you on about? He's not gonna.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And
he's gonna like Martha. I mean, because the only person he knows is his mum, and his mum's dead.
And why wouldn't Superman have said that from the beginning? In fact, he actually tries to say it from the beginning, if I remember correctly.
And
Martha.
To be fair, like, Superman would have wiped the floors in that movie. He could have stayed on the rooftop, right? Just heat vision his ass, cooking inside his suit. Batman's done.
Yeah. It was a no-brainer. Like, Batman only won because, I guess, again, Zack Snyder prefers Batman.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I fucking love Batman.
Yeah,
He's
so
awesome.
do I. It's just...
I've only just started reading Superman comics from Reader. But Superman would win. That's why I get the people go, oh, well, this like... Even in Dark Knight Returns, Superman basically throws the fucking fight. If he doesn't throw the fight, when I think he's in his grave, he hears his heartbeat, and he's just like, I'll let you go. I have to deal with you today.
Yep.
I see it. Yeah. I think it would have been nice if they just had a little scene after they made up where, you know, like, oh yeah, what's your... Like, oh yeah, I need to go save my mother, and maybe Batman somehow was like, oh...
He could have been like, oh, I'm sorry bro, oh that's cool, we'll just save your mum.
Yes. I don't know, is this something where they kind of like acknowledge, oh yeah, our mums have the same name, huh? I guess we're not so different. And it's kind of like,
After that,
oh,
we get the best scene in the whole movie, which is the warehouse scene. That was fucking awesome. But like, they could have put like a little bit of plot development in between them two scenes to like tie them together more better.
Yeah.
I guess not.
yeah, it was actually, yeah, that's what annoyed about the trailers, because they make it out that the warehouse scene is like our introduction to Batman. Instead, it's at the ass end of the movie, which just goes to show how badly it is. The whole thing
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
But yeah, on that subject, actually, given it's Batman fighting, I was just, why did they have him kill? That actually really bothers me. I just don't think Batman really should be seen killing under any circumstances.
Yeah. It's just like,
But
it's kind of insulting to the character. Like, he just doesn't. He doesn't kill. I'm sorry, he doesn't. There are very few cases where he is killed, but he just whatever. Like, I'm not gonna go into a rant about it.
The argument I see for it is that, oh, it's to show that, he's lost his way since the Robin died. Okay, first of all, there is no indication of that. It's not discussed except for one little line from Alfred. Robin, you get one look at the suit, and that's it. He just looks at it and walks away. There's no mention of how that's actually affected him.
Yeah.
It's just sort of there. And it was this whole bullshit that Zach brought up about, oh yeah, I tried to make it look like manslaughter, like Batman, the way he sees it. If he blows up someone's car and they happen to be in it, that's not really murder. I'm like,
What?
yeah, that's what he said. He tried.
Jesus.
I don't know. So do like kill someone. I go, well, technically, I didn't actually use my hands to kill him, so I didn't kill him. There was something what happened, what I am kind of responsible for, but I didn't murder them because I didn't use my hands like on their actual physical body. So no, it wasn't murder.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like.
It was just like him trying to like oh cop out like, oh yeah, I fucked up there, but
yeah,
it's not technically murder in Batman's eyes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And maybe some fanboys are watching and they'll say he's killed in other movies before. Well, I have problems with those other movies too. I mean, as much as I like Batman Begins, and they do acknowledge that's kind of out of character for him, I still didn't like the fact that he let Ra's al Ghul die.
Yeah, like I still, yeah, that still bugs me. It's my favorite it's my favorite out of the Dark Knight trilogy, Batman Begins, and that really still pisses me off.
Yeah, it's just like okay, I know that you know that you shouldn't be doing that, but you're still doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like Batman, there's no compromises. It's very black and white. It's leaving someone to die is just the same as.
Okay, Batman wants to say it's a Joker over and over again instead of just kill him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes. Yes. That's.
Batman wants to be like. I haven't read any Wonder Woman comics, but I've read a line that's like she will kill if necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will.
But if Batman had her mentality, Gotham would be like a fucking like no problem whatsoever.
It would literally be a haven. It would be a haven. It would be a paradise.
The odd like carjacking or mugging here and there, but like you would have no Riddler, you would have no Joker, anything.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, he can kill Jared Leto's Joker. Go be my guest. Go right ahead.
Oh yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, make that one allowance.
I think we should save that for like another podcast.
Yeah, we'll talk about Jared Leto, in the Suicide Squad podcast.
Yeah, but what was I going to say?
Even though I think Suicide Squad is not a bad movie, but it's not great either.
Yeah.
At its moment.
Yeah, it's just. It doesn't matter what they say in Justice League about excusing him doing it. Okay, he killed people. He's done that. As far as I'm concerned, they've kind of tainted that aspect of Batman going forward.
But like, it was funny. Like, other than the killing thing, it was just like, oh my god, it's Batman Arkham Knight Combat book life.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. The warehouse scene. I give you that. That was actually pretty entertaining to watch. Even if I was feeling pretty depressed by that point.
Yeah, I agree. That is probably like the best like Batman fight scene on film live action. I mean, like, cause you got like animated films is cool, but like live action, because Christian Bale's like Batman was okay, but
the action was pretty appalling. I remember.
Yeah, and if you go back and watch like the Michael Keaton or the 90s movies Batman stuff, it's just kind of like it looks amateur.
Yeah.
It's just like
that did a good scene on that bit.
Yeah, it's just like you actually get the sense that there was like all these different fighting styles and everything. The no films, it was always shot in the dark or whatever, or he would just leap down and grab people. Yeah. Yeah, Michael Keaton, I won't be too harsh because the guy, like, his fucking costume, he could barely move move his neck. So. Yeah, we'll be fair. Oh, is there really anything else to talk about?
I was gonna
here?
say, do we have any more points to make before we actually rate the movie out of 10? Because we will be doing a rating.
Lewis, do you have any points?
I do not. I do not have any more points to make.
Okay.
Do you, Casey?
Off the top of my head, no. But like the joke what goes on between the three of us when we game online, we always find a new thing to bitch about this movie.
Yeah, we do actually. We do.
Oh, that's so true.
Like rant, like the three of us, it's like, yeah, this. Do you know what? This thing just pissed me off because I just thought this about it, and then like, oh yeah, that is true and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Graham?
Okay.
Any more?
Okay, I'll make this last point. Now, people that, whenever you say you don't like it or that movie's trash, people tell you to watch the Ultimate Edition. Okay?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
In fairness, maybe, I want to hear, it does make it a bit better, explain some things a little better, particularly the whole thing about the bullets in Africa and, his heat vision, Superman's heat vision. 30 minutes will not change the fact that we have a Lex Luthor who's, let's face it, absolutely appalling.
Yeah.
Will not change the fact that Wonder Woman is in the film for no goddamn reason. Won't change the fact that Superman, again, is just some idiot in a blue suit. He's hardly even Superman. It won't change the fact that Batman kills for no reason. And yeah, it won't change the fact that the movie is overall a disaster. 30 minutes cannot fix.
No, it can't.
Much.
It can't. It can't possibly.
I just thought of something. I have got a point now. Here we go.
Okay, on you go.
In the Ultimate Edition, thanks for bringing this up, Graham. In the Ultimate Edition, you actually have Jimmy Olsen. I mean, like, not Jimmy Olsen, like, the female one from Man of Steel, but, like, Jimmy Olsen, like, the proper one from Comics Now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, it's Jimmy Olsen. Awesome. He gets killed within 5 minutes.
Yeah, that was...
Here's another point. I just, do you know what I mean?
That's bad.
It's all about, like, when you go, like, oh, we got another point, blah, blah, blah. And we always find something new to...
Yep, we do. We do always find another point.
Hey, here's Jimmy Olsen. Hi, guys. Boom, I'm dead. Like, fuck off. Fuck off,
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a Jim Olsen fan, but like, I get there are people and stuff like who like him, but you don't just introduce him and literally kill him 5 minutes later.
That's so pointless, I know.
Yeah, like, his excuse was, oh, we don't have time for Jimmy Olsen.
But here's why you don't do that. Like, I'm not just Jimmy Olsen when I'm talking about characters on screen or TV shows, because you don't get invested in them. Like, you don't like, oh, if you have a bit of time with the character, you'll get invested, and you might get like, oh shit, that character died. But if like they're on for like one episode of a TV show or 5 minutes in film, you can think, oh fuck him, I don't care about him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Yep.
It's basically, even though they killed him off, if you wanted to kill him off, give him more time, then it might have been a better death. It might actually had emotional meaning to it. But hey.
Yeah. Right, guys. So now it's time for our personal ratings of the movie. Casey, you go first. Out of 10.
I'd give it a 4, just because the warehouse scene, and I did like the Batman stuff other than the killing thing.
Okay. Graham, you?
I give it a 3 out of 10. You know, for the most part, there are some good performances in there, but the writing just sadly is an absolute disaster. The editing is appalling, and if someone, you know, an average filmgoer like myself can notice that, you've got some problems. And
Yeah.
like I said, yeah, just poor, very poor.
Yeah. And I would, guys, I would rate it probably the same as Casey, 4 out of 10, because of Batman and obviously the warehouse scene, and I liked Alfred as well. But that is it. That is it. That is it. So there we go, guys. Our review. Oh, well, I say review. Our discussion about Batman vs Superman, and we will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
See ya.
See you later.